is one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to Seaworld's Orca Encounter. We are so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this orca encounter will help you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and a 4-year-old male named Makani will help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Makani's blowhole is perfectly designed for catching a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of his eyes works to his advantage. It appears as though the eyes would be within that white oval eye spot, but that's a visual distraction. They're really in the black area near the corner of the mouth, hidden from their prey. The fin on Makani's back is called a dorsal fin, and it's used for stability while swimming, as well as regulating his body temperature. The flippers on the sides of his body are called pectoral flippers, and they're used for steering and stopping. Inside that flipper are 5 bony digits, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of his tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling him close to 30 miles per hour, as fast as some of our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and use the most power when they are propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies completely up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at Seaworld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at Seaworld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Now, like all animals, killer whales use body language as a part of their communication. They'll use pectoral slaps to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate to get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild. Orcas are great communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the very top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Keith will be showing you that same behavior and movement right here in front of us. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Our whales will be showing you the same wave-making technique right now, demonstrating one of many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Saw these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, I have 3 brave volunteers who are already wet. Come on down, you guys. You know the drill, right? Those blue steps, that's your iceberg. Your only job is to make sure you don't get washed off the iceberg like the seal did, okay? All right. I'll keep you advised of what's going on. We have 10 orcas, and it looks like one of them's on her way. This is Orca. She is a 28-year-old female. She weighs 6,200 pounds, and she's going to be coming by at least 20 miles an hour. Just lean back against the glass and get comfortable. All right, just don't get washed off the iceberg. Brave for doing that with that poncho. Go ahead and stand up. You guys did very well. Thank you so much for helping us out. I hope you always remember the power of the killer whale. Have a great day. Well, because killer whales live in every ocean in the world, it's no wonder they eat all types of prey, including other whales. That blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than this killer whale. So, how does a whale this size eat a whale that size out in the wild? Well, killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing their playful side both in the wild and here in Seaworld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast at the surface and breaks briefly out of the water. whales like to be touched, and they'll rub their bellies on rocks when they can. We'll see our whales intermittently rubbing their bellies throughout the day, just like whales in British Columbia would. Alright, now you'll also see whales imitating each other in the wild. We see it here at Seaworld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior has a purpose. A tailwhip is used in hunting to stun fish, but today, his workers might just be stunning you. We interact with our killer whales all day, every day, which allows us to share trusted relationships, provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. Our whales take an active role in their own health and well-being. All 10 of our orcas will roll over and allow us to take blood sample from their tail flukes. This is a very important husbandry behavior that we work with all the whales and dolphins here at SeaWorld. Our whales will also slide up and out of the water onto a scale. All 10 of our whales are weighed once a week. Do this, make sure that the adults are staying at a healthy weight and that the calves are growing properly. These orcas will actually allow us to take a breath sample from their blowhole. Now, none of these things would be possible without the relationships that we have built together day after day here at SeaWorld. Ladies and gentlemen, interacting with Autumn is Kalia. Kalia was born December 22nd, 2004. So she is now 12 years old, and she has a baby here. Her baby's name is Amaya. She was born here on December 2nd, 2014. So her little baby girl is now 2.5 years old. Kalia has proven herself to be an awesome mother, very attentive, and really dotes on her little baby girl. It's real fun to see. Kalia is about 4,000 pounds. That's an average weight for an adult female. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play helps keep our orcas in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states.